Welcome to GHOSTWATCH2016. The three of us are watching Kamen Rider Ghost. My name is Coriander Dickinson, and I have seen a bunch of Kamen Rider.
My name is Heather Deary. I'm still here.
My name is Kate Stark. This could be the last episode of this that I watch.
We just watched episode 49. Infinite.
The power of the people. I think we'd have that by now.
I just wasn't paying attention. I got distracted.
That's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
What happened last time, Kate?
Well, Brother was cool, and then he wasn't cool, but then he died, but he's still cool because he's dead. Spectre clone injected himself into real Spectre, and then Lady Voice in the ceiling sky.
Turned into Goldman?
Well,
I mean, that's where we
saw
start.
the Goldman at the end of the episode.
yeah. Goldman appears a lot in this episode.
As the big bad.
There's one day left.
One day.
This one.
Which means they've spent like 3 days in hell.
Just standing there, staring at nothing.
It takes them a long time to walk from room to room.
For some people, that is hell. Seems kind of nice to me, but, you know.
What even are rock snacks?
Oh, yeah.
They're,
Onyx?
yeah,
But-
like an onyx. Maybe like a steelix.
Okay. Yeah.
They
Just
fly.
That remaining question was never answered.
There are many remaining questions that never got answered. I mean, Iguana went away. Captain Ghost shippy thing that Iguana changed to went away.
What happened to Grandma Fumi's takoyaki stand? We don't know.
Burned down in a takoyaki fire, maybe.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Darkest timeline. Come on now.
So we get the ceiling that previously housed the Great Eye, Father Emperor's prayer room, and is now just a white round room full of yelling and a gold man in the sky saying that humanity is imperfect and sucks,
So, gonna get rid of it.
which has been a common theme in this show. So Goldman flies up and breaks the roof.
No. No, wait, that happens twice. Yes.
Yeah, that did happen.
Sorry, I forgot that the first one happened and because the second one
The first
happens.
one happens in Gnome Hell, and I guess I thought Goldman was going to just fly to Earth from wherever Gnome Hell is in space, if they are in the same dimension. But no, Goldman just flew to wherever the monolith was, and then entered the monolith gate that was still open.
And then doesn't Sister come by and is just like, hey, PB, the world's yours now.
They're all in that room. They were watching it with horror
For days.
as
Yeah.
as Goldman formed.
PB, I think, asked if Sister would come or something
She's
like
like,
that.
"No, you got this. I'm just gonna be here.
cleaning up the ceiling mess.
Look at all the rubble. Look, Yurusen is trapped."
And then at this point, this is where the Shimshong? The Shimshong should have happened. The theme song should have happened, and it didn't, and it was very jarring.
I'm sorry. We should have warned you.
It was jarring.
You know what? I think they were actually gone for 3 days. Like, not like just story-wise, because when Goldman comes through that monolith eye, airport and train yard are in jammies.
Sleeping
with
on
like a futon all set up so that they can constantly keep that gate watched.
Maybe time is different in Gnome Hell. Maybe the days that the show refers to are Earth days, and Gnome Hell days are shorter.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be in
Or
Gnome Hell then.
longer.
Oh, well then I would want to be in Gnome Hell. I get
You
more
think
things
Gnome
done.
Hell has a sun that it orbits around? You think
They've got
it has a
project planners.
rotational axis?
Interesting.
I think they've got good project planners.
Probably not. Have you seen that place?
It's very red.
You think it's got like the red side of Krypton, and then when they go to Earth, they're super strong?
No.
Okay.
Y'all a bunch of dorks.
So Goldman is in the lab in front of the monolith, and then just flies through the ceiling.
Yeah, see, that's the one I remembered more of.
And then they were on motorcycles. And by they, I mean the squad.
Yeah, the squad also...
Our heroes.
Taco Inspector. The ones who have motorcycles were on their motorcycles.
And PB was there too, I think, on the back
Yeah,
of one of them.
yes.
Hugging Taco.
And then Goldman was flying in the
weird.
sky like a giant firefly.
I would have expected PB to be with Spectre.
Mm.
But I guess Taco's more into sharing.
Goldman lands atop a building because Goldman was flying, and this is a very important, I guess, building to land upon. And then is like, haha, I have power.
Like all of
Kablam,
it.
it is daytime.
Yeah.
And then you see the entire city, like, as if a rolling blackout, but rolling daytime. And everything becomes day.
Yep.
So then we get the transformation sequences of like Infinite Taco, Deep Spectre, Necrom, a bunch of generics show up. There's a lot of fighting. And then
It's a really good fighty.
yeah,
it was
it's a really
Probably
good
one of the
fighty.
best.
And then we see some purple boots
It gets better.
and Sonic haired Kamen Rider with a face like on his back.
Yeah,
a
he's got like
backpack.
sunglasses that are cool and a controller on his chest and is like green and pink.
And
Yeah.
like purple.
And I mean, by us being behind as far as we are, we all know he's from X-Aid at this point.
This guy looks really cool. He only gets cooler when he summons a bicycle as his like special attack.
Does bike tricks and kills gnomes.
Yeah, like
Even powers up that bike.
the front wheel then gets all this like post production like effects on it,
Spinning.
and he like does these sweet tricks where he like kicks out the back and then like all these gnomes disappear and he like runs over gnomes and then they die, and he was just like very cool. Like I would have
Yep.
been intimidated by him.
Like
and then he just left.
And then he walked away.
He rides off, and this tagline of like, "Oh, that was a real game changer." Happens, and my favorite part of the scene is like both Necrom and Spectre are just like, "Who was that?"
And that's it.
That's it. That's it for the
He
crossover
defeated all the gnomes.
thing.
He could be a Kamen Rider.
Oh no, are they allowed to have faces on their backs like that?
X8 is.
He seems much more gnomish in context of Ghostwatch.
Mm.
Let Sonic hair.
Mm.
There's a bridge in the sky. Goldman is on it. So is Taco.
Oh.
They're talking at each other with their words about their debate on humanity. It doesn't go well. They start fighting.
Yeah, Taco's like, I won't give up, and then uses every single super move that we've seen Infinite Taco use to this point. Like Elation Stream and other things.
Sorrow break. Yeah,
Also
I stopped writing them
other
down.
things.
I stopped writing them down after the second one because I realized that, oh, if he's going to do this, then nothing's going to happen.
Because there's no effect on Goldman.
Because no person does that. No person goes, oh, I will just throw everything at you because I don't think I can defeat you otherwise.
And then Goldman says, the power of humanity won't hurt me. Mwahaha. I added the mwahaha. There was no mwahaha.
And then it happens.
His coat comes off.
It flies in the sky.
And then
He goes into the sky too.
And then joins with the coat.
It's a giant eyeball shape for a minute.
And then a giant Goldman.
how giant is this Goldman?
Taller than buildings.
And thickness?
Quite thick.
Very thick.
2 or 3 C's.
Definitely
Just
3
two.
C's.
Oh, I would have gone with 3.
Oh.
Yeah, on
Did
the,
you
on
not
the
see
C
that
category,
boy?
It was definitely 3.
I have seen thicker boys.
I mean,
Like,
I'm talking tall thick.
oh.
Oh yeah, not wide thick.
I mean, it's pretty
Yeah,
thick,
and
TBH.
I was thinking, like, muscle thick.
Muscle thick, we're at like a 2.5. Tall thick, we're
Yeah.
at like a 3.
How high does the C system go? I can't remember.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more would be insanity.
You don't
True.
want a 5C on this show.
So, the I can't.
The giant Godzilla Goldman is
Yeah.
like, witness the future of mankind.
Yeah.
And
The future is it being destroyed. And Deep Spectre and Epcom are like, we got this. And they try to kick it, by which I mean they try to use an Omega Drive, but really, they're just trying to kick it.
They
it just backhands them out of the
yeah,
sky.
they fly up to him, and then it could have been a flick. It was
Yeah.
just like nope, and they just go wee
And
down
then,
to the
then
ground again.
laser beam eyes come out and start turning people into blue
Soul
spirit
balls.
soul ball things. And QB and Music Gnome show up, and I was very happy for that second because I was like, oh, maybe they'll get to do it. No, they got
Okay,
dead.
the exact reaction was QB and Music Gnome show up on the screen. Corey and Heather both go,
Yay!
yay! Simultaneously, I'm going, no! Because I was like, why would they come back? They're only going to get destroyed. And sure enough, they get laser beamed.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I think Corey and I were both like, no.
Yeah. And then they get sucked into the eye.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're under Snapple HQ, where Gramps is chilling.
Yeah, we've only
in
been
the
here
Sulk
once
Zone.
before. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Sulk Zone.
Gramps is very sad. He's
Yurusen.
like,
It's like transform and fight, old man.
He doesn't want to. He's like, no, the thing happened, the thing I said would happen, and it's bad, and I'm just going to crawl under here even further.
he goes into like the crawl space. And he's
Yeah.
like, everyone's
Yurusen's
getting
like,
absorbed into the
You're
great
not allowed
eye.
to go under there. Which is great.
PB tried again.
To transform into Necrom and go smashy smashy.
Didn't work.
Laser Eye came for him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gets lasered. And all of them have just kind of accepted it. They're like, we can't do anything against this thing.
No.
No,
PB doesn't get lasered.
Oh, I think I just meant everyone got lasered.
Oh,
Except
no.
our squad of people.
Our squad of people does not get lasered.
No, I'm sorry. I was...
PB goes to transform and fight, but military man body
Yeah,
checks him out of the way.
Did I just not even...
Did you not notice?
I didn't even... No, I noticed. I just didn't write it down because I think I was like, oh, that's cute. He's back.
Yeah, and then I was just like, oh no, poor Inari.
Ghost military man is like, I've learned that sacrificing your life for another is really valuable and cool.
And
like,
he
just
looks at his
It's like a
hands.
ghost monologue.
He looks at his hands. He's like, have I lived for this moment? It was actually kind of like, oh, but you haven't, but that's nice of you.
And Taco's sitting up on a roof, moping.
It's
I
like,
couldn't
ugh.
protect their future.
Yeah.
Everything's going away. I feel bad. I'm on the roof. I'm just gonna sit here and think about how everybody is vanishing and all the feelings are vanishing and feelings can't be connected anymore.
I'm gonna hear the voice of my mom, I guess.
Because of course you are.
And then have a flashback.
The greatest flashback of my life to before I could even have flashbacks because I wasn't
Before I
born
was
yet.
born. Yeah.
So it's Taco's dad and mom sitting on the steps of the Snapple HQ, and she's heavily pregnant. And she's like, oh, our sweet boy, what are we going to name him? And he's like, what about Taco Time? It's my
what if we
favorite.
had a boy,
It's my
we
favorite
should
chain
name, we
restaurant.
should name him Taco Time.
I love the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah, they-
Gorditas.
I love the Doritos Tacos Locos.
Oh, we should name all of our children after brand.
And the Naked Chicken Chalupa. I love it.
Why is the naked chicken?
It's because it's called the Naked Chicken Chalupa for a reason. They did this whole edgy brand campaign about
Oh gosh, was
it
it
being
like titillating
naked.
nudity?
Yeah, it was like
Ugh. No, this
I don't want
chicken's
all this, like,
skinless.
it was like
No.
1980s.
We
like,
took all of the skin off this
tapes.
animal.
Sure.
Ugh, it's naked now.
No, I think it just like wasn't fried or something.
Naked.
Was it called the Now I'm worried that I'm misrepresenting this wonderful brand. Naked.
So then Taco gets born, but his mom dies, but he gets to see how she's like, I'm so glad you were born. And we all know that she's dead because there's a doctor in the room not saying anything.
And she stops moving and dad's crying and
And
baby is very chubby and happy.
the baby's crying too because the baby's crying into his shoulders. He's holding it next to it, but it was just like, the baby is crying because it is a baby. The baby's not crying because it is sad. Hi, Kate. What's up over there?
Update.
I'm sorry. Update on the Naked Chicken Chalupa. First of all, it was called the Naked Chicken Chalupa. The reason it was called that is because the shell of the taco was made of chicken.
Ew!
And it got taken off the menu a month after it was introduced.
But for what reason?
I
Because
don't
you have to touch
know.
chicken with your hands.
The article starts off saying, sorry, dreamers.
Oh no.
A month after
All
it
them
gets
poor naked
introduced.
chicken dreamers.
Oh no. God, I really wanted one.
I mean, I think you could probably make some chicken into a taco shell. You're talented.
Like, just blend it up and smush it into a circle shape.
Article finishes with, sushi donuts are now a thing.
Ew.
Ew.
No, those are not two flavors.
No, is that fried sushi then?
I don't know.
Fried sushi's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
delicious.
fine.
Ooh, now I want fried sushi.
I'm not sure if it means that though, or like sushi that tastes like donuts, because I don't want that. My donuts and my sushi should be separate.
If it's Japanese, it might be fine. If it's American, it might be bad.
It'll definitely be fried if it's American.
Because if it's Japanese, they aim for like mochi. No.
No. Those pictures are not. No. That is sushi on top of a donut in a circle shape. That is.
Is there no? There's no donut involved. It's just rice.
Is it just
in a
rice?
ring
Yeah,
shape.
it's just rice
Oh.
in the shape of a donut, but all of the sushi stuff is on top of it. This is a video of it getting made. So there's
they
molds,
use a form.
and
It's
then they
pressed
put the
sushi.
rice into the
It's
form,
pressed sushi.
I mean,
and then they take it out, and then they put stuff on top of it.
okay.
They fingered the middle of it.
To make the hole.
Well,
to
it
make the
won't be a
hole.
donut if it has no hole.
I mean, sure. Oh, he did it again.
You don't like holes, do you?
No.
I don't think she. Yeah.
Chill.
Freeze them.
We don't freeze. I mean, you chill them, and then you put avocado on.
No.
And then,
chilled rice is better fresh.
Seeds?
No, this is not.
Sesame.
That's
Yeah.
all bad.
But it's
And then mayo,
Nope.
that's fine. But it's the vegan mayo. It's not even Kewpie.
and then it's done.
That's
And that was a
very-
lot of effort for
that's very
something you
not
could have done
Japanese.
better.
Fish on them too. But
All right.
anyway,
So
I mean, they're pretty.
Yeah.
Taco is happy because his parents are dead, but he is the result of their love.
Can I just like he's suddenly all like, oh, turns out mom loved me. Turns out dad loved me. Turns out my parents loved me. And you know that because I'm here. And I'm just like, I didn't think you cared about the fact that your mom loved you or not at all, because that was never really a thing. Or that you thought maybe your dad didn't love you at all, because that never really seemed to
This
be a
is
thing.
his first encounter with love.
It just kind of seemed like, I'm kind of lonely. My parents died. Not, oh no, I don't think my parents love me. They're dead.
No. He's proof that love can do anything, because he's alive, because his parents loved each other. Like all parents love each other, and all children are the result of love.
I mean, it is a kid's show.
Every child.
It's a kid's
Everyone
show.
feel that.
I'm just going to point out it's a kid's show, and I want
So
kids.
angry.
Right. Okay. Putting our own issues aside. Memory feathers come down and make him Infinite Taco. And he's going to show the power of love to the giant Goldman.
He uses the Benkei hammer to do Love Bomber, which is like a spinning attack right in the eye.
Love bomber.
Yep.
And then that was it. Easy
It worked.
peasy.
Yep.
Giant Goldman's gone.
Giant, not a giant anymore. Giant now, regular sized Goldman on ground in gravel pit.
No jacket. No
No,
jacket.
no
Goldman.
jacket, because clearly the jacket is always the secret to your powers in the show.
The crew all rocks up, all injured and all supporting each other. And they're like, Taco, we believe in you.
Oh, the infinite icon also dissipates,
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's not around anymore.
What will Taco do without his infinite power?
We'll believe in him a lot.
My
all of
friends
us.
believe in me, and they all at the same time say, Takeru is my hero.
He's not my hero, TBH.
Well, I mean, tacos are, but not taco.
Yeah, Taco Time, the chain restaurant, is my hero.
Okay.
Yeah, so Goldman is like, well, clearly I gotta get rid of you first, and so laser beams or something, and the jackets swirl around to make that not really important.
So that they can have a conversation behind the explosions.
Yes, about believing. And
Of course.
then Taco takes out his original icon from the orange jacket and transforms. Everything gets very slow and epic.
All of the Jacket Boys come out,
Yeah, everybody becomes Jacket Boys.
and they all get a line while they're hitting Goldman.
It's like, hold on. It's like at a wedding. And there's, hold on. Go with me on this journey.
Okay, I'm listening.
Who is Goldman in the
No,
wedding?
no, no. The bride and groom.
With the greeting line? The congratulations?
Well, it's
Or
like,
the part where you throw things at
no,
them?
no, no. Well, sure, both. As soon as they get married, the bride and groom kind of like go off to the side, and there's like the receiving line.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's what's happening. Everyone's coming up and saying like, "Hey, good job, congrats."
Punch you in the face.
Exactly. But in this scenario, the jackets are like, "Hey, I hate you, die."
Yeah.
Same thing though.
Yeah.
Same premise.
Right, so there's some slow motion running of Taco running towards Goldman.
Just the feet.
Just the feet a lot of the time, and then a lot of people, well, we all believe in Taco, and then there's the fights and the friendship fight that Kay has described where all the jackets have a line of some kind of friendship thing to say about how they either believe in Taco or humanity or not Goldman.
I'll let my life burn bright. That's what Taco's on about right now.
Yep. There's a power jump kick. Like a very, like it's an Omega Drive kick, but he doesn't scream out the name this time.
He does fly very far, though.
And
like,
very slowly on fire.
Not that far off the ground. It's
like
very
3 feet off the ground.
It's very horizontal for a very long time.
And then Goldman explodes because that really worked.
Taco did a
peasy.
pose in front of it. Like, you get to see Taco land on the ground and get up, turn towards the camera, and try to do the pose before the explosion's over.
It was well timed. They tried.
It was good.
It worked.
Everyone's very happy. And then a giant fireball comes out of the explosion, goes into the sky, creates an eye gate thing, takes Taco and all the jackets with it.
And then we're suddenly in a fiery dream world, which is also very peaceful and purple. But the eye on the ground is made of fire.
So you remember when Taco brought Cannon back to life?
Yeah.
And there was a tiny boy child?
Yeah.
This time, there's that white lady that got torn apart by the Godmisers to make the Goldman.
Yeah. And she's there in this
She's all
room
like,
with Taco.
Oh man, you're just like me now. You're an infinite being full of many souls.
So I don't really see any reason why I should resurrect you. We could play board games, you and me, in this cloud.
We
And
could
Taco's
make
like,
tacos.
I agree with you. My wish is that everyone that was ever killed by any of the Godmisers ever comes back to life.
You know it's exciting because we've added sirens into the background of this bit. But not really. There are sirens in the background.
Again, I don't know if the sirens come across.
You could add sirens into the
I
background.
could add sirens.
Don't add sirens. That's
Very-
too much post-production for you.
Mm. Maybe add some bleep bloops.
And White Lady is all like, oh, you want me to fix the destruction of the city too? And he's like, no.
That's my favorite part. He's like, oh, we can do it. We got this. It's cool.
Humanity can just use their infinite potential to fix the city. Like, having thousands of people come back to life in a totally destroyed city won't cause any more pain and suffering.
And I'm like,
At all.
that laser beams really goofed up that city. Like,
There were a
buildings were
lot-
torn apart.
A lot of housing to rebuild.
Wouldn't it have been nice just to be like, yeah, if you could just clean it up real quick?
And
Like,
I mean-
that would have saved so much time and money.
They were offering.
Yeah.
The question was practically an offer. It was not a thing of him being like, oh, also could you maybe do something about the mess? It was like, oh, nah.
Like-
nah.
Like, half of the city was destroyed by this whatever. It's fine. Just don't destroy the damage. Just create the future
Do you
for the
think
nice
Taco's
people.
in the pocket of big construction?
He is dead.
So no.
Anyways, White Lady leaves. And then
Well,
the
okay.
floor becomes a
Why-
glowing child.
Hold on. By White Lady leaves, you mean her parting words were, I want to believe in people's infinite potential too. Let's meet again in the near, but also distant future.
Yeah.
And then what does she turn into?
Glowy child.
The golden snitch with 6 arms.
Wings.
Wing arms.
And then it flies to space. And
Yeah.
it's very large.
Yeah.
Like,
and
we're not
Yurusen's like,
making
an
this
eye,
up.
an eye.
Yeah,
We're
and
not
then
making it up.
Yurusen and Gramps turn into icons, and they just like fade off because those weren't their real bodies. And then we get to see a photocopier where Gramps is coming out and he's singing a song, which is, it's like he seems confused that he went back to his body. Like he should just be singing all the time. Not
No,
really.
it's singing because he woke up.
Yeah.
It's morning routine. He's an old man.
One day I'll be an old man and I'll sing when I wake up.
I don't really think so. I don't think you'll sing when you wake up, even when you become an old man.
That's true.
I know that's.
I don't like waking up.
I don't like singing in the morning.
Anyways, the glowy boy child.
No,
wait.
I'm sorry. The best part of the entire
Sorry,
episode
yes,
would
you're
be
right.
just
You
which I-
mentioned
which I
Gramps
left.
waking up in the pod.
Okay,
Yeah, which I
Gramps
have
woke
not
up-
stated because I feel
Thank
like
you.
Kate
Yeah, I
might
really
want
did.
this one.
Gramps woke up in the pod and then I believe said, "Where's Yurusen?" And then we look at the feet of his photocopier and there is a cat. Yurusen's true form is a cat.
It's
Yeah,
the
he
greatest
asks
thing ever.
Yurusen a question.
Yes.
And looks down and he's like, "Hey, Yurusen." And
You're-
it's just like this orange cat, which
and
is great.
The cat hissed at him and I'm like, yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yurusen's a cat. We freaked out. Corey's been hiding this
and-
from us since the beginning. She knew.
She knew this entire time, which is actually good that she didn't tell us
I'm
because
so
that
happy.
gave us like a nice reward in this episode.
Like, can you
Yeah.
imagine anticipating for 49 episodes that the big reveal will happen eventually that Yurusen is a cat?
Now you can talk about the
Oh.
glowy child snitchy
No,
boy.
no, no,
Yeah.
no. Let's talk about Yurusen being a cat
It's
some
a
more.
really good looking
No, there's
cat.
another
Cat.
scene where Yurusen's in anyways. Glowy
But-
Child does Taco a favor for some reason, and Taco, as a live boy, starts plummeting towards the ground.
Yelling that he's going to die because now he realizes he's alive and not a ghost this time for sure, who can't float. And then the jackets spin around him, and a couple of them grab him. I think one of them was Newton. I stopped
The
paying
big
attention.
ball arms.
And then the theme song starts, and they're like, "Oh, are we just
Oh.
gonna get the theme now?"
Yeah, and
Kind
everyone's
of.
happy and
Waving.
He's alive. The end.
Yeah, they're very happy he's alive. And in case you forgot he was alive and needed proof, his stomach growls because he's hungry.
so they all go back to the temple, and there's Gramps with Yurusen the cat, and then Onari gets too close, and Yurusen hisses at him too.
Yeah, but Onari's pretty delighted that he's a cat. Like, I would say in the same manner that we were all delighted that Yurusen ended up being a cat.
Yeah.
Just
Then
very
he
excited.
just pulls some onigiri from out of his sleeve and gives it to Taco, meaning that the entire time that they were on their way back from the construction site to the temple, he could have just given Taco food.
Mm.
I mean, sure. But he might have thought he might want to sit down at, like, home. Also, other photocopiers opened, and we saw, like, a guy with a paintbrush who was clearly supposed to be QB, and that answered the question of why the gnomes kept coming back when they were clearly destroyed.
But does that imply that all of the gnomes were people?
Yeah, I think it does. Or potentially cats.
People possessing other people.
People cats. Gnomes are secretly cats. This is where I'm going with this.
But Yurusen didn't look like a gnome at all. Yurusen was a tiny eyeball puppet.
That's true.
I do not care. I'm going to believe everyone was
No,
secretly a
That
cat.
goes back to my question about what are rock snacks.
Rock snacks
Onyx.
are Pokemon.
Yeah.
But what are they when they're not in a pod?
I don't think they've ever been in photocopiers.
Yeah. I
why,
agree.
why not?
Because they're too large for
There
the
are either
photocopiers.
people that turn into giant rock snacks when they are dead, or they're other animals like an onyx, and
Look.
Pokemon are real.
Let me ask you this. What is a hot dog?
Ooh, delicious.
Which kind?
A hot dog. Is it a sandwich? Is it a taco?
Oh, we're going with that. I thought you were gonna ask like what it was made out of because I'm like there's like all beef ones.
No.
You got
no.
fake hot
Turkey.
dogs,
It's turkey
hot dogs,
Ugh,
and then
I'm
other
so
ones
hungry.
have pork.
No, you know what I do want is a corn dog.
It's like a hot dog wearing a suit.
Yeah, I want to eat that. I'm very hungry.
Is that a sandwich?
burrito?
I think there's going to be ultimately just one question that everyone's going to want to know the answer to, which is this actually the last episode or not, since Kate brought that up at the beginning. There is one more episode.
Yeah, and we got a preview for next episode, and it involves the glowy boy child, I think, coming to Earth, and then there's some stuff with X-Aid. And I don't know if we need to watch it,
I'm on board with not watching it.
because Taco's eating an onigiri and is happy with burning his life bright, because people could die at any moment.
Like, I feel like that was a really nice... It's not just because I don't want to watch the show. I don't. Like, I'll be totally honest with that. But I also feel like anything we watched beyond this would tarnish the ending that we had of Onari reaching into his sleeve and offering Taco onigiri and getting hissed at by a cat. Like, that was just like a really good like moment for the end of the entire awful series that this was.
I don't know. Maybe if there's a lot of Yurusen in the next special episode, and it's just maybe Glowy Child goes on adventure with Yurusen Cat.
I feel like that
could
wouldn't
be
happen.
fun.
I feel like the cat is not going to come back, and I'm going to be really disappointed.
Oh, you're
Okay.
right. Yeah.
So what do we want to say to anyone that has listened to all of these episodes then?
I'm so sorry.
And thank you.
Thank you
And
for
thank you so
persevering.
much.
Thank you for staying around for so long.
Did you have fun?
I had fun.
Did you have fun?
Most of the time, yes.
I think the real
I'd
fun was
say
the friendships we made along the way.
95% fun.
Whoa.
That's
That's a high rating.
oh, I was thinking higher than that.
What?
Yeah, I was just miserable
Yeah.
while I was having fun.
It was just the part where we were watching the show that was bad, not the part of like recording the podcast or like.
No, I got to hang out with
being-
all of
being
you once a
friends.
week. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was all
Oh.
good.
We're still going to hang out once a week. We're just going to like bullet journal and stuff.
Yes.
We're just
Yeah.
not going to have to record this awful podcast.
So
No, we won't have to record this fun podcast about this awful show.
Yes, that's better wording.
Yeah.
thank you, Kate.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Corey.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, Heather.
Corey. Thank you, Kate.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, listeners.
Thank you, listeners.
You will never find another episode again on GHOSTWATCH2016.
Confirmed. Bwah, bwah, bwah,
Woo.
bwah. We did it. How long did that take us? When was our first episode?
Like May 2017?
Yeah.
2017?
No,
2016?
2016. We started in 2016.
We've been doing this for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I don't know when this episode will go up because we've got like, I think the last one I posted was 46.
Yes.
So there's still like 3 more episodes to post, which
Dang.
is like another couple months.
Well, let it be known, January 4th, 2018.
We finished recording.
We finished recording
a
this
project.
podcast. Hey, we finished.
Yeah, we finished a project.
Yeah.
Good job.
Kate is
Proud of
further
you.
away from
Yeah.
me than Corey is, so our high fives are slower and require
quieter.
more work.
I'll post production some high fives there. High fives.
Fireworks
High
sounds.
fives.
Goodbye, listeners.
Goodbye.
Bye.